One frigate, one move, and Asia might never be the same. In May 2025, the Philippines made a bold move that the world couldn't ignore. A newly commissioned warship, the BRP Miguel Malvar, quietly left port and sailed straight into the contested waters of the West Philippine Sea. This wasn't part of a joint exercise. There were no drills announced, no foreign escorts, just one Filipino frigate, moving with purpose. China was watching closely. Surveillance drones circled, naval assets shifted, but the Miguel Malvar didn't turn back. What followed was a moment that many defense analysts are now calling a turning point. Because this wasn't just a ship deployment, it was a statement of intent. A sign that the Philippines is no longer waiting to be protected, it's beginning to protect itself. The Miguel Malvar may be one ship, but it carried something far heavier than missiles, a message. That message was clear. This sea is ours, and we're ready to defend it. What happens next could reshape Asia's balance of power, and the world is watching. In May 2025, the BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, became the newest ship in the Philippine Navy. But this wasn't just a normal ship launch, it meant something big. The Miguel Malvar was made by Hyundai in South Korea. It's not just for show, it's ready for battle. It has a 76mm main gun, a Goktan's defense system to shoot down missiles, anti-ship missiles, and a 16-missile launcher for air defense. It also carries torpedoes and has a helicopter hangar. The ship is 3,200 tons and can sail 4,500 nautical miles without stopping. That means it can go far and stay out at sea for a long time. What really surprised people? It didn't wait. Right after it launched, the Miguel Malvar sailed straight into the West Philippine Sea, a place where China also claims territory. It wasn't a test. It was a real move, a serious one. The first mission of the BRP Miguel Malvar was bold. It sailed into the West Philippine Sea, an area the Philippines owns under international law, but where China also claims control. This area is inside the Philippines' EEZ, Exclusive Economic Zone. That means the sea and resources there legally belong to Manila, but Chinese ships, radars, and patrols are always watching. Still, this was not a training trip. It was a real patrol mission and a clear message to Beijing. The Miguel Malvar didn't sneak in. It sailed strong and open, showing the Philippines is ready to defend its waters. China's response: their navy increased presence, trying to show power. But the Philippine frigate didn't back down. It stayed on course. This wasn't just about a ship. It was the Philippines standing its ground and calling China's bluff. In March 2025, the Philippines launched another big warship, the BRP Diego Silang FFG-07. It's the twin of the first frigate, BRP Miguel Malvar. The Diego Silang is still being finished. It should be delivered by late 2025 and ready for action in early 2026. Together, these two ships form a strong team. They can move across the West Philippine Sea, where China also wants control. But these aren't simple patrol boats. They are fast, they have missiles, and they are built for real combat. With two advanced warships, Manila now has more power to protect its waters. And China has a bigger problem: two modern frigates moving with purpose. This is just the start of something bigger. But here's the question: is the Philippines doing this alone, or is there more support behind the scenes? The Philippines Navy is not fighting alone. This is part of a big modern upgrade. Here's what's new: Jose Rizal class ships that use stealth to hide from radar. BRP Conrado Yap, a strong anti-submarine ship. Acero class fast boats with spike missiles that can hit far away and move over 40 knots. In the past, the Navy used old ships from World War II. Now, it's building a modern combat fleet with new tech and speed. The Navy isn't just reacting anymore. Now it's ready to move first, protect the seas, and hold the line. It's a big leap forward from old to powerful. This shift isn't by accident. It's part of a long-term plan to defend the country better. But this brings up a big question: what's really causing this sudden naval buildup? Who or what is pushing the Philippines to move this fast? China has been putting a lot of pressure on the Philippines. Chinese ships and their Coast Guard keep coming into waters that belong to the Philippines. They get too close to places like Scarborough Shoal and Mischief Reef areas inside the Philippines' Exclusive Economic Zone, EEZ. China has done things like blocking Filipino boats from passing, spraying water cannons, chasing fishermen away. This is called maritime bullying. It makes things tense and dangerous. The Philippines had to make a choice: retreat or rearm. In May 2025, when the BRP Miguel Malvar was launched, the country made its decision. It chose to stand up and fight back, not with war, but with strength. Now the Philippines has stronger ships, better weapons, and a clearer mission: to protect its waters and not let China push it around. But one big question remains. Will this new strength cause a war, or will it help stop one before it starts? This isn't just about the Philippines, the whole world is watching. The country has strong friends helping it stay safe. The US can use 9 Philippine bases under a deal called EDCA. The Philippines trains with the US, Japan, and Australia in joint military drills. Their airplanes, tanks, and ships now work together as one team. The goal is clear: stop China from taking more areas in the sea. But there's still one big danger left to deal with. What about the threat under the water? The Philippines is now planning to get submarines for power under the sea. 2 top choices: Scorpion class from France, Dosan An, Chung Ho class from South Korea. But that's not all. They're also getting 6 new patrol ships, big ships that can carry troops, helicopters that hunt submarines, planes to watch the ocean. China has more ships, but the Philippines wants smarter ships and better plans. This isn't just about having boats, it's about protecting the country from all sides. The big question now is, will this be enough to change the future of Asia's safety? The South China Sea is more than just water. It's about power, money, and control. When the Philippines sent the BRP Miguel Malvar into this risky area, it was like saying, "This is our land, we will protect it." There's no fight yet, but this move was like a warning in a game of chess. If China fights back, the US and its friends might have to join in. And then, the whole world could be involved. One Filipino warship just made a bold move. Now, everyone is watching and may have to choose sides. The Philippines stood up to China in one of the most dangerous seas in the world. Not with speeches, but with real warships and strength. China hasn't said much yet, but that silence doesn't mean peace, it means tension. If things get worse, even a little, it could cause a military fight between countries, money problems for all of Southeast Asia, a long, quiet Cold War in this part of the world. What happens next could shape Asia's future. Right now, everyone is watching and holding their breath. The Philippines isn't just watching anymore, it's shaping the future of Asia. Its new warships are sailing, strong friendships with other countries are being made. And now, the sides are starting to form. What happens in the sea could change the whole region. Subscribe to stay updated on this huge story where every move matters. Comment below. Will the Philippines' new Navy power help bring peace or start a bigger conflict?